Today's HD Speed Channel telecast is not brought to you in part by Miami Advice. And here's the top 25 cars for the starting grid. The Busch brothers, sweeping the front row, along with Martin Truex Jr. in third, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in fourth, and Kyle Larson in fifth.
Drivers, start your engines!
So, Stage 1 will conclude at the end of lap 26, and Stage 2 will conclude on lap 53. It's a 107-lap race, contested over about 160 miles at this 1.5 mile speedway. And the green is out for Stage 1. It's a pretty good drive off into turn 1. You'll be able to clear Kyle as they exit 2. Kurt's out to a car length lead as they go into turn 3. Kyle Busch got a bit of a run on Kurt through the apex of 3 and 4, but Kurt Busch will lead lap 1. Already 3 wide at the back of the pack with a little bit of contact between the 88 and 31 cars. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. now challenging Kyle Busch for second spot. 3 wide for second with Keselowski on the low line. Brad Keselowski's got a run on the leader. Going on the inside line. Really can't carry the throttle as well as he can on the outside, being a groove or two lower than the leader. So it makes passing at this racetrack relatively hard, because you can dive in on the bottom, but you can't really pass on the bottom. You can just get side by side. Similar to what we saw at Atlanta. A lot of side-by-side racing, but not a whole lot of passing. And Brad Keselowski is now taking the lead over Kurt Busch. Jimmy Johnson got into the outside wall through 3 and 4. Lost a little bit of his momentum. Brad Keselowski really controlling the pace of this race right now. Now out to about a half-second lead over second spot. Jimmy Johnson looking high on the 17 car with the 9 going low. Now once again 3 wide for third spot. Johnson's going to be able to carry the momentum on the outside through 1 and 2 and get third. Pretty good run for Johnson. Probably his best run this season. Keselowski's being slightly reeled in by the 1 and now 9 car in third spot as he shot around his teammate to take that position. Only 1 to go in Stage 1. In a dominating fashion, Brad Keselowski is now going to win Stage 1 at Homestead. Brad Keselowski gets first off with Kurt Busch in second, and Chase Elliott in third, just the way they came on the pit road. I'd say the biggest surprise of Stage 1 is Jimmy Johnson being in the top 5. You know, it's no longer 2007. Only car 1 lap down is Ryan Preece, that's why he's starting on the inside line. And the green is out for Stage 2 at Homestead. Keselowski got a good jump on that restart. But Kurt Busch is still right there. Chase Elliott trying to go for second over Kurt Busch. Not really enough momentum on the inside line to get a slingshot around the 1 car. So he'll cycle back in line behind the 1. Kurt Busch is drafted right up to the 2 car. Can't really make a move on him. Now the 9 car up into this mix. Would you believe that Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is still in the top 10 and hasn't wrecked yet? That's incredible. Now Team Penske. 1-2. A little bit of bump drafting down the front straightaway. Logano really goes wide in turn 4. Makes a bit of a crossover move on his teammate. That slowed down the leaders just enough to let the 9-car Chase Elliott catch right back up. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. now up to 4th as Joey Logano has taken the lead. Ford now occupies the top 3 spots, with Stenhouse Jr. challenging Logano for 2nd. Really got to run through 3 and 4. Stenhouse is now the leader. Took it 3 wide on the outside to take the lead. Keselowski now into the outside wall. Has now fallen outside the top 5. Austin Dillon up to 4th. '22 cars got a run on the 17 going low. Stenhouse led the lap. Once again, more side-by-side racing. Logano's pulled up against 17, trying to clear him. And Joey Logano has taken the lead. Stenhouse fighting back on the outside. Logano's going to dive into 1. But still the momentum on the outside is going to allow the 17 to stay side by side with the 22. And now Joey Logano has retaken the lead. Harvick got into the wall on the outside line. Once again, we have a Team Penske top 2, with Joey Logano now leading over Brad Keselowski. White flag for stage 2. And now Joey Logano has swept the stages at Homestead for Team Penske. And the race off pit road has been won by Joey Logano over Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Chase Elliott, Brad Keselowski, and Austin Dillon. And the green is out for stage 3 at Homestead. Logano leads over Stenhouse. Logano out to a very large lead over Stenhouse. About 4 car lengths in only 1 lap. We have a car dumping oil on the racetrack. Ladies and gentlemen, the United States Army has joined the chat. And the caution is out. Joey Logano will lead us back to the line. Over Chase Elliott, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Brad Keselowski, and Kurt Busch. It was an ignition problem that sent the 36 car out of the race. And we are back green once again. Logano got a huge jump over the 9 car of Chase Elliott. Fantastic restart. Derek Cope struggling to find the speed he had earlier this year to make the playoffs originally, but now he's been bumped well outside of it and is in a battle between Reed Sorensen for 34th spot. Kyle Busch is to the quarter panel of the 22 car. Side by side down the front straightaway. Through one, Logano retook the lead over Busch. But they're still side by side as they exit two. Logano's a lot better on entry, but a lot worse off. Busch still looking low. Now into the top spot. 22 car still fighting back on the outside line. Busch has now cleared the 22 car of Logano going off into turn 3. First car down pit road is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He's currently brought no other cars with him. And now Logano's coming down pit road. Chase Elliott, Brad Keselowski, and Evan Harvick. Kyle Busch is staying out. Remember, this killed his chances at winning at ISM. He stayed out one lap too long. Denny Hamlin short-pitted him and ended up winning the race. So let's see how this strategy works out this time. Busch is heading down pit road this time. Denny Hamlin is the only car that decided to stay out. Hamlin is heading down this time. So now this will be the battle for the lead between the 22, 18, and 17. Once again, staying out a lap extra has definitely put the 18 car behind. The lap car has blocked Logano and has allowed Stenhouse Jr. to get a run on the leader. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is now the leader over Joey Logano. Logano looks low on Stenhouse, trying to go 3 wide under a lap car. Stenhouse still holds the lead. Chase Elliott trying to go for the lead over Stenhouse. He's got it for now. They're going 3 wide for the lead. Still side by side with Stenhouse on the high line and Chase Elliott on the inside. Elliott has now cleared Stenhouse. Not for long. And now Stenhouse Jr. has retaken the lead. Logano has once again moved up into this battle. '22 car all the way to the wall to try and make up time on the 17. Now 3 wide for the lead. Logano led. Still 3 wide. This is some incredible racing right now. Chase Elliott cleared them both. Elliott once again the leader. Still a dead heat between the 9 and 22. Elliott's now pulled in front slightly. '22 looking high on the outside of the 9. 17 car kind of burned up his tires trying to run with the leaders, and is now falling back by about 7/10. Now the 27 of Reed Sorensen is blocking the top 2 cars. That's going to allow Chase Elliott to put a bit of a gap between him and second. Elliott now has about a 5/10 gap over second spot with only 3 laps to go. With 2 to go, Joey Logano has now caught Chase Elliott by 2/10 that last lap. And the white flag is out. The gap's down only 2/10 now. I don't think Logano's got enough for Chase Elliott. For the first time since 2001, and Elliott will win at Homestead. Here are the top 10. Chase Elliott wins over Joey Logano, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Eric Almirola, Brad Keselowski, Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, Austin Dillon, and Kurt Busch. Here are the regular season standings following the 6th race. Kevin Harvick currently leads the points over Ryan Newman, Austin Dillon, Chase Elliott, Brad Keselowski, Chris Buescher, Joey Logano, Paul Menard, Kurt Busch, and Alex Bowman. Bowman being the highest driver who has not led a single lap. And the playoff standings. Chase Elliott moves up to second with his win, and Ryan Newman is the highest car without a win. Currently the bubble spot is being held by Eric Jones, and on the outside looking in is David Reagan, Kyle Larson, Ty Dillon, and Jimmy Johnson. Next race is at Texas Motor Speedway, right here on Speed.